Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're going to be doing a reaction to this latest Hogwarts Legacy gameplay video. I'm super excited about the game. Huge Harry Potter fan. If you could see the wall behind me, I have Harry Potter wands and posters and a whole bunch of shit from the Harry Potter world. I read all the books like gazillions of times, and I saw that the new gameplay got released, and even 8 minutes is enough for me to be super excited. So we're gonna do a quick reaction to the video because it's literally the most anticipated game of the year for me. And so I'm super excited to see this new gameplay and see, how it is, because the game so far looks exciting. There's a lot of things I like about the game. There's some things that I don't like about the game. So, I mean, let's just jump into it and see what we get. Just to be clear, this is not my video. This is from Game V channel. So shout out to Game V for uploading the video. And so we're going to be doing reactions to that one. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some old footage, some new footage. Hopefully, that's what I'm hoping for. So let's see what we get. Amy.
Restrain the beast!
Okay, this is new for sure. Hippogriff. Man, poor little guy. What?
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back to me now.
Very well. New plan.
Oh, I
get
love
the
her
evidence
accent.
and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Oh, I love her accent. Nice.
Blast it!
Blast it.
There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere.
Okay. All right. So whatever that was, this looks like a character creation. I hope this is not it. I mean, these kind of look very generic. I thought there was gonna be like a very. Oh, there it is. Freckles. Okay, yeah. So they didn't really show much of it, but it looks like there's gonna be a much deeper character creation than just kind of these generic faces. I don't know why they're spending so much time here in this video on this one, but okay, I'm like, okay, moving on. Okay, hairstyles and a whole bunch of other stuff. Ooh, dude. Oh, Slytherin common room, Gryffindor common room. Yeah, this shit looks good, man. I don't know where this is, but it looks like some tomb. I just can't wait to be running around Hogwarts, man. It's like, that's just Hogsmeade. Ooh, okay, good. Oh, wait, hold up. This looks like the same area. Okay, hold on. Let me go back 1 second. This looks like the same area. It's just changing. See? The lamp. Yeah, so this is the same area. It's just changing based on the different weather, I guess. Okay, I've already seen flying. So there's going to be potion stores. The potion cooking, let me pause it here. So this whole potion cooking, I've seen that before in other videos. I don't know why they have to make it so cheesy that like the pots are all like jumping and flying around and all that stuff. Like, that's not like, I don't need that. That kind of makes it look too kind of cheesy and just kind of cheap. I honestly would have just liked to see for potion making, just have the kettle or the pot sit there, and you still have to do a whole bunch of shit to it, right? Like stir clockwise 3 times and counterclockwise 5 times, and then add this thing, and then cut things perfectly, and then tap the wand and do a whole bunch of stuff. You can still make it exciting without making the kettle fucking fly all over the place and just like jump around. Like, that's not what they do. But anyways, if that would be the biggest concern about the game, then I guess I can let that go. Ooh, like these shots, man. It just, I think that's Owlery. That has to be Owlery back in the bag. I don't know what this area is. But just looking at the scale, I just hope that you'll be able to explore all this. It's just in all the other Harry Potter games, they were very linear, and you couldn't really explore that much. I mean, there was some exploration, but not like, you know, you have your options open. You can just go wherever you want. I just really hope that that's what they're gonna do. Fat lady. That was the entrance to the Gryffindor common room. Hopefully, that's kind of what it looked like. Yeah, this looks cool. Like, this is the kind of stuff that I would expect to see. Kind of like these animated, you know, hidden entrances. Kitchen. So this is one of those things where I never got to see a kitchen. Obviously, you read about it in the books, right? So you know what to expect. It kind of doesn't really look like it because you're literally in the kitchen supposed to see the 4 house tables, and they're basically cooking, preparing everything before the feast. So then when the feast starts, all the food gets transported to the main hall where, you know, everybody is eating on it. It's basically like a copy of the main hall underneath. But you know, this kind of looks like the kitchen. I mean, there are all the house elves and a whole bunch of food, so it's got to be the kitchen. But excited to see it because we never got to explore it or see it in the movies or anything, right? So it's gonna be super exciting. I don't know what just happened there. It's probably where you're learning charms, Accio or Axio, whatever you want to call it. And this is the combat. Combat's gonna be interesting. I hope they don't overdo the combat. Like, the combat needs to feel responsive, but not like that just spells fucking flying out of your ass everywhere. It's like, it still needs to be like, you still have to be able to decide what you're going to be casting, right? I mean, if you cast a spell, that's the spell you're going to be casting, not fucking cast one spell in the middle of it. You decide, oh, I want to fucking cast this other spell, and then, oh, actually, I need to cast this other spell. And you really cast 3 fucking spells at the same time. Like, that's not how it works. And so I hope you get punished for casting a wrong spell at the wrong time, but rewarded for casting the right spell at the right time. I hope that makes sense. Like, if you cast an offensive spell where you should be casting a defensive spell, you should get punished for it, either killed or damaged or whatever the hell, right? And so if you just cast the wrong spell at the wrong time, I just hope that you can't correct it within half a second and just cast fucking something else and then cast something else. And that's kind of what a little bit looks like from the combat. So I just hope that that's, you know, this is still not final footage. I just hope that the combat is kind of very responsive, and not super crazy. I saw that there's dodging in the game, which is great. But, you know, that's something even in the books, even in the movie, I would expect to see. Great. I would hope that there would be some kind of hiding system where you can like hide behind the walls or whatever and cast like over your shoulder, because that's also happening a lot in the books, in the movies. I haven't seen that, so I don't know if that system is going to be in the game. I would hope so, but if not, I mean, I guess, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, this stuff right here is like iconic from the movies. It doesn't happen in the books. These like connected flames or like connected spells, they don't really happen. This really is the Priory Incantatem, when the 2 wands connect, and that really happens very, very rarely. Only when you have 2 wands with the same core, which Voldemort and Harry Potter did have, you know, the Phoenix core from the same Phoenix, which is like even more special. And that's why their wands connected like this, but that doesn't really happen. Those spells, if they met in the middle, they would just kind of bounce off of each other. I think that happened a few times in the books. So I mean, it looks visually cool, so I guess, you know, you go with it. And it is technically a canon. They made it canon in the movies, so I guess it is. A mountain troll. Dodge. Yeah, so this is where you would dodge. It kind of looked like there's going to be a little telegraph system where, you know, you will, if you pay attention, you know, you could see that he was about to charge. So that's where you dodge. And dodging is in the game, so yeah. Okay, this looked like Petrificus Totalus. Look how he snapped. He went like from standing to like snapping into a place. Like, that's Petrificus Totalus. I think I've seen some of this footage before. Not the stuff at the beginning, but I've seen some of this combat footage before. I like these kind of pirouettes that he's doing, and kind of like, you know, it's not just two. Feels more like a little dance with the wand, which I like. That's kind of what, if you remember the Order of the Phoenix, that's kind of how Sirius Black was fighting against Lucius Malfoy. It was kind of like, it looked a little bit like he was like dancing with the wand, which like looked cool. So I'm always down with the cool effect, you know. In theory, okay. So this, I don't know what it was, but this looks cool. This right here, it looks like a little dash. It almost, it doesn't look like an apparition, right? So it looks like the little like ball skip thingy. I don't know what it is. It looks cool. I like it. Very situational. But what I would love to see in this game, it's something that was in the books and was not really in the movies, was incorporating like apparition within combat. Because what Dumbledore used to be able to do is to literally apparate from one spot to another in the middle of a combat, and basically like somebody shoots a spell at you and you apparate to like your right, so you disappear on your spot, the spell doesn't hit you, and then you apparate somewhere completely else, and then you can cast a spell from that location. And it's a huge like tactical advantage to be able to do that. It would be cool for us to be able to do that in the game, but I don't know. I think this thing probably looks cooler, and so that's probably going to be the replacement for operating. Yeah, they said you should be able to do some like spell combos. Bang, slamming him on the floor. That was cool. And this right here was apparently some like a special ability that you can have, like this little lightning that he fall down. Oh, Ring of Fire. That was interesting. Okay, it looks like we're gonna have some collectibles, which I like. So this part right here is interesting as well. I'm not sure I like it. It's like this invisibility, but you can still. So it's like you're invisible, but you can still cast spells. I don't really think that's how it works. If you're invisible or not invisible, they call it I don't know what the word is. I'll have to look it up, but it's basically you kind of like blend into your surrounding. It's not like you're invisible. You kind of just more like morph into your surroundings so that it looks like you're not there. But I think the way that it should work is that when you start casting spells, that disappears. Like, it's a cool thing to kind of sneak through and avoid things, obviously. But I don't think you should be able to continue being like invisible, whatever it is. When you're casting spells. I don't think that makes sense. I think that, you know, as soon as you cast a spell, that should break, at least in the game. I mean, that only makes sense, or it's kind of OP, honestly. Okay, more collectibles. Upgrades, trades, some talents and stuff probably. Crafting. Yeah, he has a potion here, so you're gonna be able to use potions to like enhance your defensive abilities and offensive abilities and stuff, which, you know, again, goes well with the Harry Potter world. Totally cool with that. Mandragora. Yeah, I don't know about this one right here. Mandragora Scream. Yeah, Mandragora can basically knock out your enemies or somebody who doesn't have like ear covers or like earbuds or anything. So unless he has earbuds, this shit would probably bust his eardrums as well. But okay, I'll take it. More fly-in. Looking forward to that. That could feel very cool or very artificial. If it's just, yeah, reserving my judgments to when I actually fly. Okay, this right here is a companion, right? So there's gonna be a lot of companion missions. Science T-shaped potion station. Okay. 25 minutes. So it looks like there's gonna be some crafting that's gonna be like gated by time. Not a fan, but it is what it is. Whoa. What the hell? Cottage? Did he just like conjure a cottage out of fucking a thin air? Okay, well, I guess, yeah, so I guess you're gonna have your own cottage and you'll be able to improve it, upgrade it, and just have kind of your crafting, I guess, in there. Not a bad thing, but you're still supposed to be a student. I mean, I'm not sure I like that. I mean, it's a cool idea if you were like after school and already whatever, right? But as a student, I mean, I've never heard of a student having his own cottage with, you know, a whole bunch of stuff in there. So, I mean, you're living in the school, in your dormitory. You have your dorm bed, and that's where you live with the rest of the students. Nah, I don't know. Doesn't really fit into the world itself, but it might be cool. I don't know. Yeah, see, there's like crafting stuff, I guess, here. You have your own pet. This looks like Crookshanks, which is Hermione's cat. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be many references to the books and to the movies. So I wouldn't be surprised if this cat was designed to look like Crookshanks, even though there's no way that Crookshanks will actually be there, but you know. Ooh, Thestrals. I'm glad that we get to see all these animals. Okay, so this looks like the underground of the Gringotts, which again, right? Come on, guys. Like, you can't have a Harry Potter game without visiting some key locations. And that's like, if you're talking about a wizard's journey, right? The whole Hogwarts Legacy is like, oh, it's like you're gonna be experiencing the wizard's journey. And yes, you're starting. I think you're starting in year 5, which itself is kind of okay. Whatever, that doesn't happen, but sure, I'll take it. But you have to be able to visit some key locations, like a Ollivander's or a wand store. It doesn't have to be Ollivander's, right? But a wand store where you basically choose your first wand. I mean, that's like so essential as a part of the journey to basically pick your wand, and wand chooses the wizard, so the wand picks you as well, right? The whole bond between the wand and the wizard established. And then number 2, you have to go see Gringotts to see, you know, I mean, this right here is cool as hell, and I hope that's Gringotts, and I hope you at least spent a little bit of the game time in there to at least visit one of the vaults or whatever. I don't have to see the dragon. I don't have to, you know, go to the high security vaults all the way on the bottom, but it would be cool to at least visit the place to get the feel of it. So I obviously you can't do any of that without going to Diagon Alley. You have to be able to visit Diagon Alley at least for a little bit. So if they let us explore a little bit Diagon Alley, maybe even let us venture into the Nocturne Alley. I mean, that would be super cool. But you know, I don't need all that. Diagon Alley, super cool. At least you know, at least get the wand shop and Gringotts. That's all I'm asking for, so we'll see. Yeah, a lot of Inferi.
Restrain the beast.
Yeah, and this is back to, I guess, the original scene with the Hippogriff. Yeah, I haven't seen this scene before, so this just looks like one of the missions with the companion.
Do you know that?
Highwing is the name of the Hippogriff, so... All right, guys. So I think that's it. So that's the reaction to this 8-minute video or 7 minutes or whatever. I'm excited, man. It looks really cool. There are a few things that I hope they do that I really haven't seen. There are a few things that I hope they don't do that I did see. But overall, right? It's still gonna be the biggest Harry Potter game that we've had so far, which is, you know, exciting by itself. It looks like it's gonna be a lot of exploration. It looks like and just the fact that I get to be in Hogwarts again and explore it and just like walk around and see the different common rooms and staircases and all that stuff, right? It's just, for me, it's like I'm just gonna be like a little kid in a candy store. That's how I feel. So super excited. Let me know if you guys enjoy the reaction video here. I don't really do them, but if you guys enjoy it, let me know in the comments below. If you did like the video, like it, subscribe to the channel for more gaming content. I stream every now and then some of the games that I enjoy playing. And so if you like the content, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.